If 6 Apollo missions left their lower landing stages permanently on the moon, they should still be there, exactly where they were left, unchanged, for over 50 years. So why has nobody just pointed one at the landing sites and shown us the hardware? That question has an official answer. And well, the answer itself creates the next problem. NASA's position is that Earth-based telescopes cannot resolve objects as small as the lunar modules at that distance. The moon is just too far away, and the hardware too small for ground-based optics to image clearly. Fair enough. The physics of angular resolution do support that limitation for standard telescopes. But then along came the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, launched in 2009, orbiting the moon at roughly 50 kilometers altitude, equipped with high-resolution cameras specifically designed to photograph the lunar surface in detail. It photographed the landing sites. Images were released publicly. They show small, bright patches NASA identifies as the descent stages and equipment left behind. Bright patches? Not identifiable hardware? Bright patches. Here's what makes imaging specialists raise an eyebrow. The LRO cameras are capable of resolving objects approximately 50 centimeters across from orbital altitude. The lunar module descent stage is several meters wide, well within the resolution capability of the instrument. At 50-kilometer altitude with 50 centimeter resolution capability, the descent stage should appear as a clearly identifiable geometric shape, not a bright smudge. The images released show these bright areas, but, there are no defined edges, no identifiable structure at all. There's no gold foil reflection producing recognizable geometry. Nothing like that. Now, we're talking about a camera that can resolve half a meter from 50 kilometers altitude, photographing a multi-meter metallic structure, and yet it just returns a featureless bright patch. The camera works perfectly well on everything else it photographs, just not on the hardware that honestly would settle the debate permanently. On a flat plane model where no lunar module ever landed on a physical moon surface, there's simply no hardware sitting up there to photograph. Because, well, the moon isn't a physical rocky body with a surface to land on. It's a local luminary operating within the dome above the plane. The absence of clear, geometrically identifiable hardware imagery from an orbiter with sufficient resolution isn't a camera limitation. It's actually the inevitable result of photographing a light source rather than a surface. There's just nothing to resolve because there's no solid ground beneath the light. Amateur astronomers have, independently attempted to observe the Apollo landing sites using large aperture telescopes during optimal seeing conditions. None have reported imaging identifiable hardware structures. The consistent result across independent observers with different equipment in different locations is the same featureless result NASA's professional orbiter produced. It's not a resolution problem. It's a consistent absence where identifiable objects should be visible.